Hi there, Marriott Martinez here, and we're back for another tax year using FreeTaxUsa. Still my preferred choice for small business owners and taxpayers that want to file their federal tax return completely for free, and they may even qualify for a state return for free. So before you continue on your return, the first thing that will happen when you open up your tax return for your 2025 tax year, which will be prepared in early 2026 or throughout 2026 if you received an extension, you want to go ahead and look at the message that comes up. Basically, it's going to remind you if you already used the IRS Free File edition from the previous year, and it's going to check with you if you want to continue to use that free edition or pay for a state return. Well, absolutely say you want to go back to the IRS Free File edition, confirm if you qualify, and if you don't qualify, then again, they will automatically have you pay the return for only $16. So let's go ahead and say for now we do qualify for the IRS Free File edition, save and continue. Now what it's going to do, it's going to transfer the data from the prior year into the current year. That's exactly what you want it to do. You're always starting a current tax year with the information from the previous year and then updating any changes that happened in your tax situations and adding new documents. So again, it's transferring your data to making it easier for you to file your returns. Go ahead and say, let's get started once that information has been updated. After that, you'll continue with your return. Now, don't forget, when you're reviewing your return, so basically you're going to remember that this is a journey that really takes you from your personal information to your income, deduction and credits, miscellaneous, the summary of your federal return, then you move to your state return, and then you complete your final steps. In regards to how you can check out the new tax changes that apply to the current tax year that you're filing a return. And here it's letting me know we've got you covered with the new tax changes. So that means it's going to give you some information in regards to the tax changes, but of course you are responsible to doing the research yourself or connecting with a real tax professional that can advise you in the best direction. And now we're going to click on, we've got your new changes. So we've got your new changes here available to you inside of the software. Basically what it's going to do, it's going to give you some common changes that you should be aware of for the particular 2025 tax return. Now remember, when changes are made in a year, for example, these were actually made in 2025 and they apply to the 2025 tax return, which actually means that you're going to be understanding and applying these changes on your 2025 taxes, which you actually prepare the following year in 2026. But some of these may even apply to future changes and years. So you want to go ahead and double check that. For example, how will the recent tax changes affect my 2026 taxes and beyond? So remember, there are changes that get done to the tax code that are applicable to certain current years or even future years. So you want to go ahead and take a look at that. And this is a great place to do that. So was this helpful? I would say yes. And then I'm going to close. So now if I ever have to go back, I know, for example, if I'm somewhere else on the return, I just have to go back to my dashboard to find this again. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to just do a quick example of how to file an extension. So let's say that you jumped in your FreeTaxUsa 2025 return and you're not ready to file the return. You went ahead and took a look at some of those updates and changes and you want some more time to file the return. Now remember, filing an extension gives you more time to file, does not give you more time to pay. So if you believe you're going to owe money with your federal or state return, you want to file extensions and you want to make a payment with that extension. So on the home page, when you click on the FreeTaxUsa, it'll say, what can we help you do? You can continue your tax return or you can begin your 2025 extension. Another quick way to go to that is you can go to account and you can go straight to file an extension. And then you're going to use the same process I shared with you in the video attached here to go ahead and file an extension. That again will give you more time to file, not more time to pay. If you have any questions, feel free to click on the question mark and then again, read what it has to say. If you thought it was helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to go back to it again, you can always try to see if you can save it as a bookmark. Now you're all set to continue filing your return. Bye for now.